Sun is bakik sant today so it hink weshold son stutst an elevated zop for givitoke her soul. If that bit keeps strating at me floorboards all night, ze might just petsk a holy right droog the vod. This golden sunlight falls like a warm hook from someone who actually gives a hot about me today. It makes everything look so incredibly grand. This relentless sunshine is enough to bake me very soul, but at last it gets those gloomy thoughts in the shadows. Look of golden Drogi Wilsonie. Wilson. That first fire is parked was a glorious masterpiece of thrilling sparks and with story streams that still echoes in my head today. The sun is absolutely scorching the dunes into glass hearts this afternoon, when it gets some shade for Loki before he turns into a toasted snack. The heavy LG tank in the breeze means moisture is traveling on the wind Wilson. I'll knoffen to bad hose sails if that petrichor hits me nose. Well hello here Rocky. You look like in low sold use anice long nap under this gorgeous sun today. I am alive and glorious despite the earth trying to swallow me whole. Witness me triumph over the suffocating winds of doom. Last night I sat on that rotting dock until my bones healed, trying to distribute the city streets after a storm just like we were doing now. The air back home had this heavy metallic stank mixed with wet pavement and old exhaust when the rain hit the asphalt. It was a sharp contrast to the salt roasted pines and your silent staring face here on our little rock. I told you every detail of those bustling troughs until my voice scratched in the dark, hoping on a world might travel across the ocean. Then the wind shifted and it felt like for just a second the city's ghost was standing right there beside us. Now that snow is falling, mango logs as confused bit his memories as I am. The towering palms are swaying in rhythmic harmony. They look like grand dancers. We might just have found a prime spot for my new lookout tower. The flakes are dusting the ground like powdered sugar on a stale sack of land. This frost is beating me nose right off. Look at that majestic beast, Oscar. You are far too magnificent to be shivering in this frozen wasteland with me today. out there among the drifts, Tina. That massive tusker logs like a grey mountain wandering through our snowy wonderland. Everything is turning into a frozen desert and his white powder makes the trees look like ghostly skeletons. Tina looks absolutely majestic standing tall against the heart-beating hill. This jagged rock has finally climbed my mortal remains, trapping me in an itchy grave of soil. Pray for my soul as I battled his earthbound success. The ground has conspired to swallow my very bones, filled his frozen tundra mocks me stugve. Bobby is watching our tragic end from the snow. This petulant dirt wants to climb Melike a trophy for its celestial of failures Wilson. Ishal wrestled hese moody success until they surrender. The sun is baking his golden sand into something that looks almost edible today. Westhold definitely set up menu some right here bit hebach. Two foxes are tumbling through the tall grass like fury tumblevec. They seem more athletic than we've been lately, Wilson. Golden sunlight is turning the jagged rocks into pillars of sparkling amber jewels today. We've found ourselves some truly magnificent real estate for the new wood. Back when I worked the city routes, there was an old woman who lived on 4th Street with a dog that barked at nothing but the wind. Every Tuesday she'd give me exactly on a peppermint and tell me to watch out for her heavy iron gates rusty hinges. On a rainy afternoon, the delivery truck stalled right in front of her garden as if it had given up its very soul on our doorstep. I spent an hour pushing that hunk of metal through sludge used so that she'd get a special package from her sister at Rostovna. That smelled at methane, and for on a heartbeat, my hands didn't smell like exhaust but something sweat like baking bread and old papered books. Well, no, Tina, I'll certainly have a more presence than Wilson does today. What kind of pizza offering are those big ears bringing to our little bag? Good morning over the bit palms, Oscar. It will look like a majestic wandering monument in his glorious sunshine. Well, hello there, Rudy. I suspect you're either looking for some snacks or just comparing your silent stare with Wilson's lot. I would trade every palm tree on his back right now for on a salt glass of water from a shiny silver tap. Just pure refreshment without the constant horror of boiling and straining it fast. Look at Io Lola. Io are out here braving the freezing flakes like some sort of snowy queen among the trees. That frozen powder is turning my nose into an itzle. You're looking particularly stoic in his blizzard today, Wilson. His sun is backing me like a pizza of overtoasted bread on your very head, your judgmental ball. You need some hade before it turns crispy. Desse tristet vines are vavik such an intricate pattern across the sanion valt had the log almost intentional. That sold uset him for reinforcing the new gate. The earth has some spirit to swallow me v hole like a desperate hungry mouth. Nico is walking me final struggle as he fight his subterranean prison. The very ground itself seeks to imprison my noble soul in its moody sluches. Witness my tragic demise at the hands of an unirodic hill. His granite tompshal be mi final resting place unless its an wrenched hesse limbs from the earth's suffocating grip. Take notice on my heroic struggle before it ends in tragedy. Sit down close, Wilson, becal se inet ilou to heard his own properly before my voice gives out from the smoke. Black hen, I was at city man of schedules, I on se spent an entire night trapped in a warehouse full of ticking slopes during a massive storm. Every single time pilots had different gears and rhythms until they all synchronized at midnight with a deafening tlack that made me air swing like bells. For on a heartbeat, time didn't just pass. It felt as though